back to
the reserves. All right.
I know you've been on the hiatus.
Yeah.
Last night was the draft, and for the third time in 4 years, the Cleveland Cavaliers won.
I don't know. I honestly believe like Don Gilbert has some occult affiliation.
I think he has done some in the NBA.
Wow, like 3 and 4 years. Well, hopefully this number 1 pick this year.
Because I still don't know why they took Anthony Bennett rather than.
I've been seeing people say that a lot on it. So if he was a person that sit down and watch college basketball,
I don't care.
Anthony Bennett was the best player in college basketball.
Better than all them or McLemore or the people.
I'm looking at the tape, watching college basketball. Someone hits with his size and his skill set and his ability to put the ball in the ground.
But at the time, he really had a shoulder injury. He was messing up the whole. He was fat. He was overweight. And we take him over. At least if we could take Bennett, at least trade down, because I don't think Bennett was even going top 10. If we look back at it now, because of how he was fly, I don't think Bennett was even going top 10 if he didn't go number 1.
Well, I don't agree. It's easy to say it now, but looking at the tape back then, that was a really difficult choice. But all in all, Cavs 1.7% chance.
1.7% chance. From I saw, they made it to the top 3.
Yes, they're gonna get it.
4 times in 10 years. They had LeBron, they had Kyrie, and that Kyrie pick was to the Clippers. So people are saying, the Cavs. Technically, the Clippers won the lottery in 2011. Just that pick went to the Cavs via the Baron Davis trade.
So, seeing that they have the number 1 pick, who do you think they're going to take?
They have so much options. Like Cleveland has really a lot of options because they could go get they sell off in the future. They can get Embiid, or they could get a Wiggins or Parker. They can even try trade it to get Kevin Love and then try and entice LeBron to come back home.
Yeah.
But if you're just looking solely on the draft, I think regardless of number, I think Embiid and Wiggins are going top 2.
How I see it is I kind of seen this before. Like you have the often in center, not really often in center, but
I hate how people saying this. I don't think Embiid's case is like a Bowie. It's just a back.
But I mean, with me, I guess I'm more of a right now person. I feel that
but that's the draft isn't about right now. The draft is not supposed to be right now.
Alright, the draft isn't right, not for all teams. Some teams are not thinking 5 years down the road. Some teams are thinking how can they compete now based on the roster they have now and the players that they have.
Kyrie is 21, this is 23. And Bennett is 20.
Well, do you honestly think the Cavs still have waiters figured into their future? Because I honestly think the reason for taking Embiid is that they already have 2 high usage perimeter players. So if they take Embiid, that means Wiggins is in their future. Yeah. So
if they take a wing, Wiggins is gone.
I personally like Wiggins to Cleveland more because I don't think you could pass up a bona fide perimeter scorer, even though in the league now.
But is Wiggins a bona fide perimeter scorer or is he a bona fide all around? I think Parker is a more bona fide scorer. Wiggins is the better all around player.
An athlete,
yeah. And so I agree with Wiggins. I just think he'll be their bona fide scorer.
What I should have said is someone with his ceiling, because he has a ridiculous athletic potential. And it's so many players. It's like the worst case that he could become is probably a Rudy Gay, and that's not even that bad.
A cheaper Rudy Gay.
But
we really about to have the OVO.
Yeah, the OVO front court.
Wiggins, Bennett, and Thompson. And I think this might be the perfect draft for the Sixers because remember they were rumored to trade for Dion Waiters, who is from Philly. So let's say the Cavs take Wiggins and they have to trade Waiters. The Philly already has 2 picks in the top 10. So let's say they trade for Waiters. They already have Michael Williams, they have Dion Waiters, which means they take Parker. And they get number 10, they take a Fondale.
Yeah.
But the Sixers literally are going to start this next season with 3 lottery picks because Noel missed the whole season.
Yeah, well, a lot of people actually forget that Nerlens Noel didn't play.
Was drafted number 6 and didn't play at all.
So it's like when you figure him into the equation.
He actually is a rookie, so he would count in this draft class technically. Like how Blake Griffin counted because he missed his whole season.
Yeah. But I mean, for Philly, they starting at 3 and 10. It's like they really.
And they only have 2 spots covered. They only have point guard and they only have center. And if you let anyone tell, that's the 2 most important positions in the NBA. So they don't have a good shooting guard. They don't have a good small forward. And Thaddeus Young is a tweener who is getting paid a lot. I think he's getting traded. So basically, the Philly has 3 positions to fill: the 2, the 3, and the 4. Before we go to Philly, the Bucks. So you say it's Cavs and people against
I think
the Bucks. You take Embiid.
them more like you're gonna take.
So Embiid. So what happens to Sanders? Who they just paid $45 million.
I mean, what do you think he's gonna have all the offseason?
$45 million?
I think it's only so much a team can take though, because he, with all his offseason antics, and he honestly didn't have a good season.
Because he missed.
I know injuries, rotation, coaching decisions, but
so they'll take Embiid and trade Larry Sanders.
But the thing is, Larry Sanders is not naturally a power forward though. So
but can he shoot?
It all depends. It all depends on the coaching philosophies that whoever their coach is. Larry,
they started Embiid and Larry Sanders in the front court. Larry Jones it.
Yeah, it all depends on his coaching philosophies on what he wants to do. If he wants to have a starting lineup of all defensive, because
they have a long team to know. They have Chris Middleton who is 6'8", they have John Hanson who is 6'10", they have Sanders who is 6'11". They want to trade him. They want to trade him, and anyone can use a stretch for.
I think it all depends on the coaching philosophy, though.
So Philly, do they take Exum and have a double 6'6" backcourt? Or do they take Parker to be that the true man?
I mean, I honestly don't think Parker is gonna get past 3, so I think Philly may have to
take him.
Yeah.
So Exum drops to. I don't know. Do Orlando really need Exum? They have other people.
I mean, if you look at it, like
draft Exum and trade the fellow.
Yeah, and let Exum run the point.
That's
you can imagine that length on the wing.
And then side. What can Utah do at 5? They don't need Randall Dave, Derek Favors, and Elias Kanter.
Yeah. Unless they go to Marcus Smart out and play him at the 2 next to 3.
I don't think Smart will go that high.
You really think so?
I think the rise of Gordon So but you don't have a need. You don't have a point guard future. They have Alec Burks. They have Gordon Hayward, who we're very going to overpay. They have Derek Favors, Elias Kanter. They don't really have a need.
I mean, it would be dope if Parker actually slipped it.
Yeah, the moment goes to Utah.
And
the only way I see Parker dropping to 5 is if Philly gets his room and Orlando gets Julius Randle.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But what if Utah gets Randle in the sacks and Kanter needs to come off the bench?
I mean, it all depends on the coaching. It all depends on who they feel fits.
And they don't have coaches at the moment. They reached out to John Stockton.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they Fred Heinsberg, who is
Fred Heinsberg from Iowa State. Yeah.
He's really covered it between the Knicks, the Cavs, and the Jazz.
Yeah.
So then we get to Boston and LA.
2 teams you would
rarely. Who people were begging to go in the first 2 so they could hurry up and rebuild, but no.
I saw the Laker fans crying on their timeline. I was like,
was
how
it fair?
did you get a number 7? Like, it wasn't fair.
I mean, the Lakers got the lowest possible pick they could get, but it's number 7.
It was funny. It was funny.
At Boston, went to Boston. Boston only have a point guard because they need a shooting guard. But I don't think Doug goes as high. McDermott.
It's like, I honestly don't know who Boston going to do.
I think Boston really want Embiid, as Bill Simmons says, they want to lead for Embiid.
I think, yeah, they're not going to get Embiid. I think they may overdraft Vonleh. They may reach and take him. I honestly don't think he should be this. I mean, he's a intriguing prospect. I mean, he has the potential on upside, but I watched some Indiana tape this season. I wasn't overly impressed.
They call him the right-handed Chris Bosh.
That may be the case.
He is 6'8", but he has like a 7'6" wingspan.
That's all fine and good.
And Lakers, I think the Lakers need to draft Marcus Smart.
Yeah, I really question whether he should go. I mean, Smart is a good player, but I don't think that's a good fit.
He's an NBA one?
I think so.
So why not Lakers?
Because I don't know necessarily a good. I don't know necessarily it's a good fit there. But
next to Kobe?
Yeah.
But he won't be on. He'll be playing off of Kobe.
No, but that's not his game though. He wasn't really off the ball like that at Oklahoma State. He was more on the ball.
Well, if he could take the ball to Kobe,
yeah, you both would have.
Yeah, but at some point in Kobe's career, he's gonna have.
I don't think Kobe
has 2 years left.
Kobe has never actually played.
As a real point guard. Because
him
and Nash played like 3 or 4 games together in total.
So I don't even know how that would begin to work.
And next is Sacramento. I don't know.
Sacramento's
such a mess.
It's like every year you feel like, they have some nice young players.
They got Rudy Gay may opt out.
Rudy Gay probably gonna opt out. They have Boogie. Isaiah Thomas, Mr. Irrelevant.
Mark Lamar, who disappeared because they had UDA.
I honestly don't know. I think they're just going to take the best available player on the board.
And then I don't know what Charlotte's going to get number 9 because once you reach number 9, you have Aaron Gordon, you have the Croatian
Dario Saric.
Yeah. And this other guy, he sped up. I can't remember his name right now, but he
is a European player.
Yeah.
It's so hard to pronounce. I can't remember it now.
But Detroit actually lost because this is their pick.
Yeah.
So the Detroit won't, they missed players, so they'll be in the lottery.
Yeah.
So Sam McGann has a lot to do with this team.
Yeah. And Philly again.
I think Philly's going to take if they don't take a shooting guard, they might take Stauskas or McDermott. Do you think that McDermott drops a 10?
I honestly believe whatever team Josh McDermott is going to reach, that's going to be a reach. I don't think he's a lottery.
You think he's a lottery player?
I mean, I think he's a good player, but I don't think he's going to be. Obviously, his scoring, I don't think it's going to translate over.
But he can shoot, he
can shoot. But you want to spend a top 10 pick on a shooter?
You really need to draft for need.
But I mean, you could always get something else to find a shooter later down in the draft.
But this draft has another shooting guys. You have Stauskas, you have McDermott.
I even put on Gary Harris on Michigan State.
Gary Harris is a 6-4 shooting guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Gary Harris is up there. But if you look at Charlotte, they have Hendo. They played Hendo. They might trade for a follow. They don't really need a shooting guard, so they might draft Gordon.
That's Gordon. And he's I saw some Blake Griffin comparisons early in the season, so I don't know. He might be the next Blake. He may not be. So,
but
hopefully he's not the next Harris.
Hopefully Philly is has to get fill. Like I said, they needs a shooting guard, small forward, and power forward. They have to fill 2 of those needs, regardless of. I don't care if it's a lottery or not. They have to fill 2 of those needs, 3 to 10. And say they draft Parker at the 3, with number 3 they have to draft a shooting guard at 10. So if you had to pick
shooting guard, I mean,
McDermott or Stauskas?
McDermott, I think McDermott's more of a 3 to me. I probably go with Stauskas.
So he'll be a short thing because he needs 6'6".
Yeah, he doesn't really have that much lateral speed, even though his athleticism was better at the combine than a lot of people thought.
Yeah, he and I think that the combine would cause McDermott to get dropped.
Yeah, but I really, it depends on the type of. Gary Harris is more of a straight up scoring shooting guard, but Nick Stauskas is just wet. Like, he's one of the best 3-point shooters. One of the best 3-point. You know what's coming. But yeah, he's one of the best 3-point shooters in college for the last 2 years.
Three.
Yeah, he shot like.
He's fifth in scoring.
Yeah, so I think they probably go with Stauskas. I mean, this job, there's a lot of deep. This job is very deep. There's a lot of interesting.
A lot of shooting guys. And the next up, we have Denver, whose need is a shooting guys. Remember, Gallo is back.
Yeah.
Lawson was one of only 4 players that averaged 19 and 8. So you have McGee's back, but I don't think they're going to keep McGee. So I think Denver also goes for a shooting guy.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people aren't really talking about him now, but I think after combine and stuff, going to go up. His kid is the other game, Zach Levine.
That's the name I should remember.
6'6".
Levine, yes.
I watched UCLA game early in the season. And he was actually up the bench. It's like he didn't really get a lot of playing time. And I looked at him. You look at his frame. He's like 6'6", 196. He stole the ball and went on the fast break for a down. I was like,
this. You guys, we need to talk about 14 picks. We already mentioned 5 shooting guards. Stauskas, McDermott, James Levine, and Gary Harris. Marcus Smart is a shooting guard, but so I think there's a strong chance we get at least 4 shooting guards, and that's a position people are saying then. So between Denver and Philly, I think they would be shooting guards. So you say between Levine and
I think I don't know if he has the ability to
step in
right now, but long-term potential, he's really athletic.
And next up you have Orlando, who got this pick from the Nets. Yeah, I know it's hard for you. I know. They already have the 4th pick, so we already have them taken.
Get Smart.
No, not them. No. I mean they actually did one Smart last year, but say they take Exome, it means they backcourt finish. Who at 12 can they take? They already have Vucevic at the 5.
So they probably need.
They have Tobias Harris. They have Mo Harkless.
I don't know. Maybe Glenn Robinson.
What position he plays?
He played the 4 and was, but he's more of an actual 3.
In Minnesota, I don't know what the world because they have all this love controversy. They have Kevin Hart, they have Rubio, they tried the draft, tried to use Muhammad as a 3, didn't work.
Yeah, love ain't gonna be there.
And Phoenix does not want this pick. So anything trying to look into buying the lottery might try to trade for Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things that's gonna happen.
But I like it because if you look at this, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. Out of the 14 or you picks are going to these.
Yeah.
So these are getting some talent fusion.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, like, next season will be more competitive in the East than this season.
But this first round was really good. You saw the bar.
Yeah.
Once it got to the second round, it's like the NBA is who we thought they are.
Yeah, it's who we thought they were.
Yeah. So this is going to be a very interesting draft, and I'm actually looking forward to the draft, and I'm looking forward to the actual NBA finals.
I mean, with me, like, me personally, like, in terms of both, like, NFL, I mean, I'm a draft geek. Like, combine, stats, I love that. So, it should be a good draft. I mean, it's like we've been building up this draft a couple of years now. The weekends, the Parker debate. So
yeah, we've been talking about this. This is supposed to be a draft on par with 03.
Yeah.
And 08, so we'll see.
I mean, hopefully the hype lives up to that.
But this has been
The Reserves.